Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Duskmorn. This is the first chainsaw I've ever been offered, and there are two of them. This is unreal. Chainsaw is so busted. It just, constantly wins games. Specifically against me. I'm taking it here. Shroudstopper's a good card, Beastie Beatdown's a good card, but, come on. Chainsaw is very good. Draft Sim agrees that none of these other cards are as good as Chainsaw. I've mentioned I run, some overlays. One, I have, a deck tracker overlay and one that, just gives a 1 to 5 rating for cards in draft. But it's, the 1 to 5 ratings make me laugh because a lot of the time they're just crazy because they're from, some people, I don't know who, good players, better than me. Before the set came out, they said how good they thought cards would be, and then those are the ratings. And they don't ever update them. And so, Chainsaw is a 3 out of 5. Just outrageous. Sheltered by Ghosts, Piggy Bank, and Brood Spinner are all very good. Among them, I think Piggy Bank is the worst, but it's very good, and it's red. So I think I should take it. Sure. Why not? Gremlin's also excellent. Second time we've seen a good green-black card go by, but that's not exactly, a signal. People don't take 2-color cards that early, and I'm not taking them either. I don't know. Is it going to be my first Grievous Wound deck? I don't think so. But the Diversion Specialist seems good. You could maybe take Manifest Dread or something. But or maybe Unable to Scream, I don't know. But I think just cut off the red and, this stuff all sort of likes to be in Sacrifice or aggro well enough, I think. The Sacrifice deck is fairly aggro anyway. Well, it might be my time to try Restricted Office. Or... God, I hate playing red-white over and over. Winter's Intervention is okay if I thought red-black was a direction to go in. I guess I could just take Impossible Inferno. It's playable. And, a removal deck with Chainsaw is certainly a thing we could do. I'm not really sure how good this office is. I think I'm actually going to not take it. And just take the last red card here. It's not the greatest, but it's playable, and it signals to Lefty that I want red. Remember, your neighbors in a draft are your friends, not your enemies. You don't have to play games against Lefty here. Of course, this is an arena draft. In pod draft, where you play against the same 8 people you draft with, they're sort of your enemies. But even then, your immediate neighbors... It benefits both of you to stay out of each other's way. So sending clear signals is nice, although not the highest priority. You could take a Bedhead Beastie here. It's not especially good. Or grab one of these blue cards, but these do not look like blue-red cards, really. Neither do these. I think I just... I have some... I kind of feel I don't know, red-white might be where I end up going. But I just don't see myself... I don't know. Just in case I'm in red-green, let's take a good card instead of a bad one. Because the rat is just not very good most of the time. Actually, I'll take a Violent Urge. Most Valuable Slayer is a good card, but it's pretty heavy, and you don't want a million of them. I've already got a diversion specialist as well. Let's take a combat trick. Well, I mean, there's some okay blue. I think I'm still going to grab a red card, though. See where this all goes. And we get a Ripper back, so, like, red-black could be a thing. Red-white could be a thing. I don't know. I think this is the opposite of how you're supposed to draft. Like, I'm being super committed to red here for no good reason. Okay, maybe green? What is this? Entity Tracker. Really powerful card. If you're doing the enchantment thing. Which, I mean, in red-blue we could maybe do. There's also some powerful black stuff here, but it doesn't really go well with what I'm doing. I think I'll just take a Beastie Beatdown. Green looks okay here. I don't have much going for me in blue, and I don't think these are going to be that good in this deck anyway. If we're lucky, maybe we wheel a Land Cycler. I think you'd be happy to put one of those in, but I'm not excited to pick it. Ooh, here's a solid green card. Yeah, very happy with that. Nothing much going on in red. There is a Nowhere to Run, but I don't think so. These are good cards. Gremlin and Percussionist and Centipede are all lovely. I think you take the Gremlin? I don't know. Percussionist has been really, really good in this format. And Centipede is great too, but I think I just want lots of... Well, no, we're going to have plenty of decent twos. I think I want a Percussionist. Have something earlier on. And also, it's multiple types for Delirium. It's an artifact. Hopefully I don't have to run Frantic Strength. It's not very good. Manifest Dread isn't amazing in red-green either, but it, it fills the bin. It makes a 2/2 on 2. And I guess red-green will have some creatures that are good to turn up sometimes. Glassworks is lovely. A lot of black in this pack, my goodness. Cryptid Inspector, I guess. I'd hope to not run that in red-green. But I'll leave it in for now. And when I cut stuff preemptively, I sometimes forget to put it back in. Altenac is a nice pickup. We will probably find some Say Its Names eventually, and it's just a big, solid curve topper. Is this anything? I don't think so. I think if you're like red-white, this is a kind of cool card. I think I'd rather just have the 4-drop, but I have like a lot of those already. Maybe I do want Trial of Agony. I don't think so. Could take a combat trick. I don't know. Let's take a creature. Creatures are good. Manifest Dread again. Sure. Probably cutting the Ripper. That was more for the red-black deck. We did wheel the Land Cycler. I think that's perfectly fine. Grab the Prize would be okay. But... this fills Delirium. It's a big creature. I don't know. Maybe I am supposed to take the... I'm going to take a sorcery, actually. It draws. It's a different type. This is a rare enchantment for the deck, right? But I think the Wary Watchdog is too good to pass up. There is this like strictly better forest, but I don't expect to be running green-white, so it's only strictly better. Like, I don't know. I'd rather just have more dogs. This card stinks. I guess in case I were splashing something, I might want keys. It seems unlikely, of course, but you have to take something out of the pack. Fear of being hunted is good. Scorching Dragonfire is good. I think I'd rather have the Scorching Dragonfire. If we were very lucky, we might wheel gym/weight room, but we probably won't. Okay. A Nombo with Dragonfire, of course, but still obviously worth taking. Hand that Feeds, perfect for 2-drop. It's a Delirium thing. Don't want any of this other stuff besides the dog. But I probably won't get that back. I don't think I'm a Cursed Recording deck. And I am an Altenac deck. It's very powerful if you can do it. I mean, no, I think it's just got to be Altenac. This is just so much mana to spend. I don't have that much immediate, like, stuff I super need. I mean, gosh, I hope I wheel Glassworks. I probably won't. Maybe I don't need 2 Altenacs. I don't know. Oh my gosh. A second Cursed Recording. Is it actually good for me? There's like grab the prize, rather. Copy of Dragonfire. 2 Manifest Dreads. Beastie Beatdown. I don't think it is. Inferno's cute. I'm not sure. I have a lot of 2s. Let's take the 3, I guess. Hello, what's this one? Oh, yeah. Well... Oh, Waltz of Rage. My goodness. Hello. Didn't see that. That's a great card. You just don't expect to be past a good rare. I wasn't even looking up there. A Land Cycler? Sure. I do love this fungus. Greenhouse. I don't think so. There's no way I'm doing the lounge thing. I mean, yeah, this fills the bin pretty well. And it's a draw spell, but I've already forgotten what I took instead. I like the thing I took instead, whatever it was. The fungus, yes. Great card. I need that Evolving Wilds that I didn't take for the Altenac to be able to like channel Altenac on turn 2. Didn't get a single say its name or much else that could pick Altenac back up, I think. Hand the Feeds number 2 is nice though. Yeah, I'm not sure I should be running Altenacs. Maybe 1? Oh, the weight room's back. That's very nice. I didn't think I would be so lucky. I think I'm happy to have it in this deck. Not playing any of this. Let's take the rare, I guess. Again. Yeah, I'm not putting found footage in. Okay, definitely some stuff that needs cutting, but one thing I struggle with in this deck so far is like, are we an early game aggro deck? Are we a late game deck? We have like the 2 Altanaks for big heavy hitters, and we have Waltz of Rage to board clear. We have several. I think we're doing okay on removal spells, right? Let's see. Well, I think Cryptid Inspector is pretty bad. Yeah, I have a few manifest cards, but not really so many that the Inspector is going to be having a great day. Clown looks like a complete clown, honestly. Now let's put my rooms in appropriate places, i.e. all of them in the 3 slot. I mean, these are pretty aggressive creatures. I don't know if I really want Anthropede. I mean, I guess I'm pretty low on creatures already. Yeah. Although, like, I have 2 Manifest Dreads, I have a Ticket Booth, right? Like, some of these non-creature spells make creatures. Let's get rid of Frantic Strength. It just kind of stinks. So for removal, I have Chainsaw, Grab the Prize. No. Chainsaw, Dragonfire, Beatdown. That's 3. Glassworks is 4. I think I want Inferno and Waltz of Rage. Like, this is going to be kind of red-green control. Hopefully. With, like, Waltz of Rage and Altanax to top things off. So maybe this combat trick is not that important. I guess giving Altanac Double Strike is kind of a good joke. But I don't think it's that good of a play to put this in your deck. Ticket Booth is one of my weaker cards, but it costs 3, so that's kind of nice. These creatures I also feel are quite weak in this deck, but I do need some creatures. Even if I hope to be mostly control-ish removing their stuff, I can't just like run nothing for 4 mana. I think I can get rid of 1 Altanac. And Impossible Inferno is, I think, pretty good for this deck. We should hit Delirium with some regularity. This is a way to kill a big creature and also draw a card, which are both things we kind of don't have otherwise. So maybe it's Grab the Prize. Like, I have enough value and ways to spend mana in terms of these expensive cards. Rooms, like this is a 9 mana spell, in a way. We're definitely not cutting a land. Alright, this is an interesting attempt at a build. Oh, my dailies are... They were both Is It, I think, weren't they? Is It and something non-spell related. Yeah. Is It and creatures. Okay. Buys for Bowman? B is for Bowman. I thought this guy thinks he can speak for all bisexual people. No. He or she or they or whatever, you know. This kind of stinks, but it's also... No, it just stinks. Okay. Whereas this is great. Put back an Inferno. I have a 1 and a 2, and then I'll have drawn a mountain by the time it's time to play Glassworks, I hope. With some Surveil to help me out. Like, that first card had... That first hand had good cards in it. But they were all just, like, my late game stuff. See, I told you. Green, white, and they're on the draw. You love to see it. I mean, I don't have a second mountain. But this could completely win the game against a red-white deck. Green-white deck. Right? Yeah, I think we're a slow enough deck. I'm just going to keep this. I already have a play for next turn, and turn 4, hopefully we draw something relevant. Either a mountain or any spell, basically. Well, a spell that doesn't cost like 6 or 9 or something. I don't love doing 4 damage to a creature with 1 toughness, but I do love being the only player with creatures. Oh my god. Green, white, and blue. Oh, it also wastes their Surveil, because they already topped once. This way we know they're going to want to top again, presumably. Now what is... This destroys artifacts or enchantments. It also lets you ramp, but it's like ramping with cards out of your hand, which is not so great. What do you even do here? Do you, like, throw a 3-1 and... No, because I need this as a Waltz of Rage target. So I guess no attacks. So Waltz of Rage exiles something for a turn. I think I just want to draw with this to make it more likely that I hit a mountain, because this is my chance. If they play another land, this is a 5/5 and it's too big. It's a mountain. Don't you tell me to get out, by the way. I would really hate that. Well, they couldn't have that, but they could have Don't Make a Sound, which I can't really deal with. I don't think I could have waited. Alright, I mean, I guess I don't give up yet. Oh no. Do they not have a 5th land? No, they do. Okay. Right, because this is giving them one. I don't think Altenek is winning here. I don't think anything is winning. Alright, put him on the clock. Bang! Down to 14. 14 more turns and we should get there. It's a big creature. Problem is 7 is also prime. Yeah, I think I was absolutely right to play into Don't Make a Sound. Like, if they have it, I'm basically just dead, whether I cast Waltz of Rage or not. And if they don't have it, then I'm in pretty good shape. But only if I cast Waltz of Rage. If I try waiting, I could be in a lot of trouble. I mean, I'm not sure what went wrong here. I had a 1-2-3 curve. Turn 4 sucked. And then turn 5, they countered my spell. But I don't feel like I should be this far behind. They were playing better cards than I was, I guess. Despite me curving out better. Right, Zimone is a real problem. I had to spend my 3 mana removal dealing with their 1-drop. 2-drop, excuse me. I could have waited, held it in hand, and then later when they played Zimone, I could have killed that. But then they'd have another 3-1, and they'd still have a 3-3. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This looks fine. I have a Gremlin and a Dream, I guess. Needed you last turn. I guess I'm just going to have to let them entomb something here. Because I want... Well, I don't know. They'll probably just kill this, and then I won't have to decide. If they let me decide whether to block, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay. It's Valgavoth. So they do have some Reanimate in that deck. That's pretty scary. It's like super scary. Help? I mean, do I have anything that deals with Valgavoth at all? Any way to exile stuff from graveyard? I don't think so. Like, I don't even think I have anything that kills it once it's alive. I guess, like, if I can find 3 non-land permanents to sacrifice, I could Valgavoth and Beastie Beatdown. I don't see that being a winning play very often, though. Oh. That's a land. I could cycle the or channel the Altenek. But I think we just don't want to do that. I mean, I could. And then I could Beastie Beat down here. That would get a creature and sorcery, but I already have a creature, so this still wouldn't... I would take the land out also. I think it's got to just be Most Valuable Slayer and pass. Maybe they won't realize I can't block with the 3/3 and therefore their attack is free. Ugh, unlucky. Yes, of course. Okay. Sorcery. So this would give me a sorcery, but it would be after the effect, so I wouldn't get the counters. Kind of a bummer. I don't want to kill this because I have, like, the dream of Waltz of Rage coming up soon. But the Waltz of Rage might not be big enough to, I don't know. I also might not draw a land. I can channel Altenac. I probably should. And then I guess I Scorching Dragonfire this anyway. Or, well, okay. I guess what I do is I attack. And I hold up Channel Altenac plus Dragonfire as things I can do. They murder this. Fine. So I guess I will be channeling Altenac and perhaps Scorching Dragonfire here, but perhaps on something else, or just perhaps not at all? Probably not at all. Oh god, here comes Live or Die. No. I don't have priority! Yes, they carefully waited till they had 5 mana to play this out, so I don't get a chance. Jeez. Do this before Valgavoth starts doing stuff. I mean, I can't combine these. I just can't deal with Valgavoth ever. No, just gives it to Valgavoth. Very funny. Can't win. I'm gonna play a red spell. This is how enraged I am. Yeah, I mean, turn 2 or whatever, we saw that coming. How did they end up milling Valgavoth again? Oh, it was they entombed it with the Cynical Loner. Yeah, I mean, if I'd been on the play, I could have had my 2-drop out before theirs. They couldn't have played 2-drop, then killed mine, then attacked. This looks like a great hand. We'll figure out the green later. I don't think I want to trade into that. I have stuff to do with my mana right now. And I don't want to just give them a 2/2 for no effort. Whoa. Okay. Well, Anthropede on that could be good someday. I think I'll put an artifact creature in the yard. Although arguably my third mountain doesn't do very much. But it does. Like, I need a fourth land, right? Ha ha ha. Idiot discards his single green card, draws forest. It's fine. I get Anthropede to take this down. Like, it's not like I'm in a huge hurry to stop the life drain, although it is annoying. But I don't want them getting to 8 mana, and I might as well stop the incidental life gain on the way. My delirium types are artifact and creature. So I could discard Beastie Beatdown, and that would get me to 3, but it still doesn't get me to 4. I mean, this is kind of a good card. Once I have Beastie, yeah, I think I could get Delirium, and then I want this more than... Like, I don't need the treasure, right? I want a 4/2 Menace. Okay. They did not manifest Commune with Evil. And they binned a forest. So this could be anything, because everything's worse than Commune with Evil as a manifest. This is a punch. I don't have Delirium and can't really get it. I guess they could have a pump spell and I would just cry? But it's not likely, right? They could have murder and that also I just jump off a cliff? I think you have to go for it. They only have 2 cards, but apparently it's murder. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't think this deck is that bad, but I guess it is. Give me a card. Yeah, great. I mean, we still have draws, although most of them cost double green. I have to sack this. Like, I need something now. Okay, Glass Glassworks. That's something. Actually, I could play it as Shattered Yard first, because I don't really want to remove either of these. But then I might never get the Glassworks if they can destroy an enchantment. Like one of those green-black, just destroy any non-land permanent cards. I think I just have to be mana efficient here, and that way if I draw something that costs like 4 next turn, I can play it and still activate Glassworks. Most Valuable Slayer is like my only 4-drop, I think. Having already used the Anthropede. Okay. It's pretty good against their current board, but they're just going to remove the 2/2, right? I don't think I want to commit to that. Seems like they don't have anything. Maybe I could have. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to note. The problem is if I play something with more than 2 power, I like can't kill it. Okay, and I think they drew this. And Waltz of Rage just sucks right now. It just like lets these 2 creatures trade and I exile something. So I guess I just smash here? Oh, I should have played this pre-combat to try and get Delirium. Shoot, what a dummy. Okay, I think I'm just not going to attack. I might have just missed 8 damage there. Is this my first land? Yeah. Oh my god. What a terrible player. I don't know if that's the kind of mistake I would make in paper. Like, I might have said, like, go to attack. Oh, never mind, actually. Like, but it's so easy to hit next that, and so committal. Okay. Those are your 2 permanents. Well, that is scary. -2, -2. Well, I can force them to chump a 4/1 first striker. The 8 damage I missed is absolutely going to matter. I mean, 8 usually does matter, so that's not a surprise. Oh, they're just going to give up. Really? I would have thought with the Miasma Demon to, like, kill all my stuff, you'd be feeling fine? Right? Don't I, like, I get in for 8. Well, I see. Maybe I'm actually supposed to put first strike on one of these, get in for 9, 10, and then just count on this ticking down till they die? Assume they have no lifelink ever? Okay. I thought the Miasma Demon killing all my stuff might be a good play, but I guess they don't have any life gain and they saw they were going to die soon anyway. It felt like my draws were awful that game. I had to work so hard to get any spells to cast. And in the end, I just won with a bunch of 2-drops. I squandered my removal. I didn't play my board clear. I don't know, man. Shattered Yard did more damage to them than anything else. Embarrassing. Knockers. Oh, Chainsaw's in the deck. Pretty good hand. Okay, I mean, not the greatest thing to chainsaw, but it's nice to chainsaw anything. Is it like up to 1? Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't just say target creature you don't control. And make it mandatory. What? Grixis Runes? Okay, if you say so. I don't think I want to ramp here. I could, and I'd have 5 mana next turn, but what am I doing with 5 mana? I might as well just kill this before something weird happens. This is 3 to equip? Yeah. Mountain, I guess. Wow. This is like battle cruiser stuff. We're all just playing huge. Okay, wow. Opponent's got some value going. Okay. So we can just make a 5/5. That's a play. Or we could play Gremlin and chainsaw it up. I think a 5/5 seems better. Let's pause to think for a moment, just so it's not obvious that the decision doesn't matter. Because when you have Delirium, like, sometimes it does matter, and I don't think you want to give that away. Not that anyone's really paying attention. Planes! What? Soul Rager, I thought maybe they'd be blue, not white. I could Waltz of Rage here. Or I could play Altenac. Or I could equip Chainsaw and play these. I don't know. Blowing all this up seems kind of cool. And then I can still play the Gremlin, right? Ah, that's until end of turn, so... I wonder why it's not just like... If... I guess I see. It can't say if a creature you control would die this way or something. Because creatures don't die from damage. They die from state-based actions. Which happens after the damage. Interesting. Okay, I'll see you later, 5/5. I guess it's just Chainsaw Town? Swing in with a 6/2 menace? I like that more than playing Altenac, I think. Well, do I? I have 8 mana. I can Chainsaw to get in for 6 and Shattered Yard, making it 7. They go to 8. Or I could Altenac. Yeah, I think I'd rather just Altenac and... Oh, no, because I can't Altenac and Dragonfire. I was thinking I could. Okay, I think it's time to get value out of this. They're doing well at hitting lands with Charred Foyer. I mean, you're happy to hit anything with it. But if you hit a spell, it can complicate your turn because you wanted to do something else with your turn. I'm just revving up harder, man. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Just more lands. I mean, you don't like drawing lands, but this like gets them out of the way. You don't have to draw them. You get to exile them and then play them that turn, and then you can just spend all your mana on the cards that were already in your hand. Am I going to be brave enough to put the chainsaw on Altenac? I don't know. Oh, my 1/2. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Can I just kill them, though? I think I can. Not if they can deal with Altenac, but for 3 mana, it seems unlikely. I think they're planning a big enough... Well, I don't know. I have so much on board that it's obvious I can kill them, even without Scorching Dragonfire. And I thought... I mean, I obviously have to go for this. I'm just dead, so... Okay, we got there. Scary one. I think I mentioned Chainsaw on Altenac at some point during the draft. No, I mentioned Double Strike on Altenac. I didn't mention Chainsaw, actually. Anyway, that game is one of the reasons why Chainsaw is good. It removes something early, and then it just gets in a truckload of damage. It makes all of your creatures a huge problem. It's a little weird to me that they went full swing knowing I just had lethal on board face up. But even if they'd held back their stuff, I don't think they could have... I can't keep this. With a forest, it would be good, but... Even if they kept all their stuff back, they still couldn't multi-block Altenac. They had 8 power, I think. Keep. Bin? Actually, Bin Altenac. I have 2 of those, and I don't have an immediately obvious way to get lands into the yard for Altenac to recur. Sure. Well, my most likely play next turn is Scorching Dragonfire, so I might as well not show them I have it. Not even show them I'm red, so we don't know what to play around. Doesn't matter in this case. I'm just gonna... No, I should... Well, I have Glassworks for whatever they play next turn anyway. I feel like I should take 2 damage here just in case they play something scarier I can kill with Dragonfire. I think that's probably true. I'm willing to invest 2 life in possibly getting to kill a much scarier creature. Oh, okay. I don't even have to invest the life. Doesn't even go to the yard, sucker. No artifact creature for you. That would have been Delirium. I think it's the gym here. Killing their 2/2 is cool, and playing a creature is cool, but next turn I can play this plus Glassworks, or I guess play Inferno, but only if I get to ramp. And I'm not excited to kill this. I'd rather kill a bigger creature, right? I'm not very good at getting to Delirium, am I? Okay, for example, this 1/4 kind of sucks, I guess. But it's something that's harder to kill than this is, so I'm happy to remove it. I assume at some point they'll have a way to activate this. And I'm perfectly happy trading 2/2s here. Theirs was a smoky lounge. Wow. Okay, I have creature and instant. You don't often get to see a diner from hand. It's usually Meat Locker and then later diner. Hopefully this manifests an instant land or something. It's too bad I don't have any of those. Or this one, rather. Okay, sorcery in the bin. We're getting close. Sorcery, creature, instant, right? There goes my 5/5. Why is this here? Oh, from Impossible Inferno. I could really use for you to mill a land with this card. Like, I want you, Patchwork Beastie, to mill a land, please. Or anything that gives me Delirium, but thank you. That tap looks fine. Sure. No attacks, I think. It just, well, I don't know. It gives them from. I'm not really that excited about blocking here, so I guess I should go for the attack. Plus, I want their life total to be reduced to 0. And they have way more cards than I do, so we're not winning the long game. Nope. Ugh. Do I want to keep doing this? I don't really have anything else that, like, benefits from being in the yard in some other way. Like, Delirium is as much as I care about, right? Let's just say no. Kind of looking for a Waltz of Rage. I guess that doesn't even work. Altenac would be good. What else do I want? Branch Snapper? Yeah. Just basically all my expensive cards. Surprise, surprise. Oh, don't forget they have a Meat Locker, so any creature I draw is like actually not real. Yeah, that's true. And they're going to lock down my 3/3 or my 1/1? Or my 2/2 because it could be a real threat? I could understand either decision, really. Yeah, that hurts a lot. I mean, what is my out? I guess it's like block the menace creature, and then I still have okay blocks for next turn, and I can like play Altenac or something. Don't kill me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I told you I would be playing Altenac. Still in very bad shape. Because they have cards. But, you know, at the moment, based on what's on board, it looks like I may have hope. Waltz of Rage? If I could call my top deck again, please? It would be actually disgusting. Might actually be willing to call myself favorite at that point. Okay, this is pretty bad. Because now attack all, I have to block a 5/4, chump a 5/4, take 3. Alright, they didn't kill me with a combat trick. Waltz of Rage is still live. Chainsaw is pretty good. I mean, it's treading water. 3 damage, right? Yeah, you. Wait, is it lethal? No, because it's only +1. Yeah. No, of course it's not. But it gives me a blocker for their 2/2 now. Nope, because it has menace. I'm just dead. Right. Maybe they won't notice either. Oh. I forgot that 1 damage to them. No. If I'd swung with everything, Altenac would have been 10 damage trample. They could have let that in and blocked the 1/1. I mean, attacking with everything looks right for them, and it does kill me, but it's a little bit risky. I could have a trick. You know, I could Scorching Dragonfire hand that feeds. Obviously, I can't have that in hand because they know I didn't have it previously and I just drew Chainsaw. But if they're not thinking clearly, they may think I could have some way to live if they attack with everything. Jeez. Oh, right. This wasn't from among the milled card. Yeah, okay, so I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It was close. I had a shot, almost. I drew pretty well. I can't be too mad about that. I even milled pretty well, right? When I asked for a land, I got a land. To give me the draw from this, and I forget what that... I think it hit Manifest Dread, right? Yeah. I don't really remember the early game exchanges. I exiled something with this early on, of course. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, they just had more big stuff. I don't understand the whole rooms thing. Like... Is this really good in your deck? You have Smoky Lounge and one other room? Really, it was all the green cards that got me. The Wickerfolk Threshers and the Centipede are just gross. This guy is just... It's not an incredible card, but it's just a lot to deal with for 5 mana. You have to have some stuff on board. It was close. Could have maybe done something there, but nope, another bad result. Boo. Well, one of these days I'll learn how to play Magic. Did I at least get through 2 of my dailies? Is that what the 1,000 gold was about? It was. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.